It's that time again, every year for 2 glorious weeks. South by Southwest transforms Austin, Texas from a deeply weird hipster-filled city that constantly smells like brisket into a slightly more crowded, deeply weird hipster-filled city that constantly smells like brisket. So, in honor of the sprawling film culture and music festival and Austin's reputation as a mecca for weirdos, on today's episode of The Dan Cave, we're gonna celebrate some of the weirdest and most WTF-worthy films ever made. A Talking Cat. This is a film so inconceivable that it contains 2 exclamation points and a question mark in the freaking title. This pile of hot garbage is about exactly what the title implies. 2 single-parent families encounter a strange cat named Duffy who inexplicably has the ability to speak. Equally inexplicable is the twist that he can talk to each person only once. I mean, this movie is basically the bastard child of The Room and Garfield, except instead of Bill Murray or Tommy Wiseau, you have the voice of Eric Roberts, who sounds like he never met a Quaalude he didn't like. And true story, he recorded all of his dialogue in 15 minutes. 15 minutes! You could save $500 or more on your car insurance, Jesus Christ! Deathbed, the bed that eats. I shouldn't need to say much more than the title because this literally is a movie about a haunted bed that once every decade gains the ability to eat people. I mean, there's some nonsense in there about a demon that wanted to have sex with a woman who died too, but honestly, just watch this low-budget train wreck then help me kickstart a few sequels like Murder Futon, Tax Evasion Couch, Rude Gazebo 2, Gazebo's Revenge, Death Spa. Now, if the prospect of a vengeful, murderous bed is too much to stomach, what about an evil gym? Well, then Death Spa might be for you, because when an electrical storm hits a computerized health club and the machines begin systematically slaughtering everyone inside, everybody wins, except for everyone inside. Oh, and did I mention the spa is also haunted by the dead owner's wife? I mean, sounds like they need to exercise more, am I right? Heyo! 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 Samurai Cop. When a Japanese gang seizes control of the cocaine trade in LA, not just any cop will do, no. They need a samurai cop from the San Diego Police Department. You know, that old chestnut. That old San Diego samurai chestnut. This movie is mind-numbingly stupid fun, and it has more terrible wigs than Donald Trump. And unrelated to the movie, you too can train to become a samurai cop with this weirdo who lives in Costa Mesa. Look at his website. This is real. Gymkata. Now, what happens when you have an Olympic gymnast, $4 million, little to no supervision, and presumably a mountain of cocaine? You get the 1985 film Gymkata, which stars Olympic gymnast Kurt Thomas as a man who travels to the fictional country of Parmistan to play the game, which is not trying to pick up girls in a bar by being a total piece of shit. Rather, it's a weird endurance race in which contestants dodge obstacles and local warriors for the chance to have one wish granted. What a weird twist on the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Anyway, our hero fights his way to victory using a hybrid style of gymnastics in karate called Gymkata, which I think kata is like the Japanese word for form. Anyway, you can look it up. Holy Motors. Now, basically, this film follows a Frenchman around Paris for a day. Sounds fun, right? Except this guy keeps inexplicably changing appearances and then deeply weird stuff keeps happening to him. Need an example? Well, I have 4 words for you, pal. Accordion player flash mob. Your move, Weird Al. Your move. Hard Ticket to Hawaii. Now, this certified schlockfest follows 2 drug enforcement agents who accidentally intercept a shipment of diamonds intended for a drug lord. What a mix-up. Anyway, the dialogue may be bafflingly dumb, and the film may be poorly made, but that's half the fun. And honestly, the only reason you really need to see this movie is to watch a man on a skateboard holding a blow-up doll get blown up with a bazooka. I mean, what were the filmmakers thinking?
Man, he must be smoking some heavy doobies.
Yes. Yes, they were. Heavy doobies. The Greasy Strangler. Now, this is possibly the newest of all these films and definitely one of the weirdest. The Greasy Strangler follows Big Ronnie and Big Braden, a father and son duo that run a disco walking tour of LA, which is about as authentic as calling strawberry milk real milk. I mean, it's not real milk, it's a lie in a glass. Stop making it. At night, though, Big Ronnie stalks the streets of LA covered in grease, strangling people as, well, the Greasy Strangler. This movie is pure, unadulterated trash, and it is genuinely hard to watch, especially those fake penises that look like diseased parsnips. You will see what I mean when you watch it. But I will say, the Greasy Strangler makes no apologies, and that is something to be celebrated. And if you disagree, well, you're a bullshit artist. You'll get that one too once you see it. But tell me, what are your favorite deeply weird and WTF-worthy movies? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're there, give me an off-putting, strange, or just what the f*** worthy thumbs up. That's all for today's show. Tune in next time when I talk about the startling true story of a lovable robot who goes on a murderous rampage in a Home Depot when Russian mobsters threaten his young ward in The Wall Equalizer. Until next time, keep on digging. Let's open up the old mailbag, shall we? At The Grunge Baby asks, what do you think Psyduck tastes like? Huh, easy, side chicken. Next. At The Laser Girl asks, what are you looking forward to at WonderCon? Well, I'm looking forward to seeing all of your lovely faces at the Nerdist booth, as well as at all of our panels, and more details on that will come very soon to Nerdist.com, so keep your eyes on that site. At Lost Princess 256 asks, if you had all 7 Dragon Balls, what would you wish for? Oh, man, this is a tough one. I don't know, like, world peace? No. Endless riches? No. A PT Cruiser with wood paneling and XM satellite? No, definitely not that. If I'm being honest, I mean, probably just like a big plate of carne asada fries. That would be so good right now. Anyway, guys, let me know what you would wish for in the comments below. Then please send me carne asada fries. I mean, please, I am so hungry.